Ivey coming to you with some more e-commerce news and just business in general. Here's an article from MarketWatch.com. Most Americans have less than $1,000 in savings, and over 20% don't even have a savings account. Think about this. Americans are living on the edge right now, or living right on the edge, at least when it comes to financial planning. Approximately 62% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings accounts, and 21% don't even have a savings account. According to a new survey of more than 5,000 adults conducted this month by Google Consumer Survey for Personal Finance website GoBankingRates.com, it's worrisome that such a large percentage of Americans have so little set aside in a savings account, says Cameron Huddleston, a personal finance analyst for the site. They likely don't have cash reserves to cover an emergency and will have to rely on credit, friends and family, or even their retirement accounts to cover unexpected expenses. This is supported by a similar survey of 1,000 adults carried out earlier this year by personal finance site Bankrate.com, which also found that 62% of Americans have no emergency savings for things such as a $1,000 emergency room visit or a $500 car repair. Faced with an emergency, they say they would raise the money by reducing spending elsewhere, 26%, borrowing from family or friends, 16%, or using credit cards, 12%. And among those who had savings prior to 2008, 57% said they'd use some or all of their savings in the Great Recession, according to a U.S. Federal Reserve survey of over 4,000 adults released this year. Of course, paltry savings account rates don't encourage people to save either. In the latest survey, 29% said they have savings above $1,000, and those who do have money in their savings account, the most common balance is $10,000 or more, 14%, followed by 5% of adults surveyed who have saved between $5,000 and just shy of $10,000. 10% say they have saved $1,000 to just shy of $5,000. Just 9% of people say they keep only enough money in their savings accounts to meet the minimum balance requirements and avoid fees. But minimum balance requirements can vary widely and be hard to meet for some consumers. They can vary anywhere between $300 a month and $1,500 a month at some major banks. Some age groups are less likely to have savings than others. Some 31% of Generation X, who are roughly aged 35 to 54, for the purpose of this survey, while being older and presumably more experienced with money than their younger cohorts, actually report a savings account balance of zero, which is the highest percentage of all age groups. Around 29% of millennials aged 18 to 34 and 28% of baby boomers aged 55 to 64 said they have no money in their savings accounts. Baby boomers, 17%, and seniors aged 65 and up, 20%, have the most money saved of any age group, while less than 10% of millennials had, and approximately 16% of Generation X have $10,000 or more saved. This is scary. This is the reality. You need a plan B, because whatever you're currently doing right now is not working. Network marketing industry is the future. My name is Brandon Ivey, Sherlock Nation. Bye-bye.